Shalom. I want to say Kahala Yahweh by Shimmy Shai by Shimmy Dash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to you brothers out there pushing this word in sincerity and truth. I'm going to jump straight into the scriptures. And Lord willing, this is edifying. Romans chapter 13, verse 11. And that knowing the time, that now it is a high time to wake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe. And our salvation is right around the corner because one, the days are speeding up. Two, the prophecies are unfolding almost every week now. Trump is signing executive orders and trouble wars and rumors of wars with Iran, which is a future prophecy. So things are unfolding. So it, like the scripture says, and that knowing the time, that now it is a high time to wake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believe. So the Lord shall come like a thief in the night. So you first and foremost, you want to hasten the day. If you are in the right spirit, you want to hasten the day as much as possible, because salvation is nearer than when we believe. So the Lord can come back next week for all we know, even though the Lord can't do it, but no man shall know the day or the hour, not even the angels of heaven or Yahushua. I'm gonna jump to Jeremiah chapter 1 verse 17. Slakia. Jeremiah chapter 1 verse 17. Thou therefore gird up thy loins and arise, and speak unto them all that I command thee. Be not dismayed at their faces, lest I confound thee before them. So it's time to gird up your loins like a man. Point blank period. Pray for more strength, pray for more anger, pray for more wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. When they harden their face up at you, you harden your face right back. You don't need to yell, you don't need to show any type of other emotions but fierce countenance. And stand firm, be bold as a lion, but harmless as a dove, Just be spiritual. Think about what Yahushua would do. Be not dismayed, and there, just for edification, dismayed, the word dismayed means to be shattered, be broken, be abolished, be afraid. To be shattered, be broken, to be dismayed. Basically, be not scared at their faces, lest I confound thee before them. And confound means also to be scared, to be broken. So stand strong, and your word is your bond, basically. And really, it's really the Lord's words at the end of the day. It's not our own words, it's not our own thoughts. It's the Lord's words, thoughts, and more. I'm going to jump to 1 Corinthians chapter 13 and 11. Because this goes along with the girding up thy loins like a man, Oh yeah, 1 Corinthians chapter 13 verse 11. When I was a child, I spake as a child. I understood as a child. I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things. So, it's time to grow up. And just like the group Boys to Men, they grew boys and they became men. And that's what we're doing, but we're becoming beyond men. We're becoming soon to be kings, soon to be judges, soon to be gods of the universe, Lord willing. And, you know, you got to put away worldly things, childish things, things that are going to set you back. Because you got to give it, you got to jump feet first, knee deep, into the scriptures as much as possible. Because, the Lord's going to give you your portion of understanding, and your Lord's going to give your portion of faith. Because everything is given from the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, through His Son, Yahushua. The Yahushua prays for His elect. And Lord willing, we're of that number. That's on the highways and byways, and even the ones that don't, like the 11th hour brothers, they're not going to come out on the highways and byways unless the Lord wants them to. They just might be watching videos and doing some videos at home. Time is coming. Time is speeding up. Time is coming to a short end. A good thing for us and a bad thing for these heathens, and ultimately a bad thing for Esau, because Esau hates this truth. Esau hates to see so-called black men coming together and building up and not smoking weed and having tattoos and just doing nigga stuff. Because we put off that old man. We became new creatures unto Yahweh Yahushua. So, that was straight to the point, and Lord willing, that was edifying. And again, painting a picture in anyone that's new watching, painting a picture in your mind, in your spirit, to see this thing of ours, and that you get down with the get down also, and fear the Lord, fear Yahweh, fear Yahushua. So, Kahala Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kadash, Double Harvest the Apostle Greg Millstone. Shalom to you brothers out there pushing this word in sincerity and truth.